Hi, my name is Peter Henry and I was the DP and producer for Harvest. When Sekai first had mentioned Harvest to me back in October last year, I knew it'd be a big project. Not in terms of the scale, but in terms of what was needed from us. The night before the shoot, we picked up all the equipment, everything from the cameras to the tripods, lights, stands, batteries, mat boxes, and somehow it all fit into Sekai's van back. I was squished in the back under all the gear, no space, couldn't even move my leg, but that's in the filmmaking. If it's not uncomfortable, something's off. Then came the shoot day number 1. Call sheets were sent out the night before by Jonathan. We had a 6 a.m. call time up at UE. And we had a coaster transporting 20 people while Sekai and I went up to the location together in his pickup truck. However, on the way to the location, the van started overheating. We had to pull over multiple times on the highway. Eventually, we got to set 2.5 hours late. Once we arrived, we packed all the equipment and just got straight to work.
After this is the most complicated section of this.
I got the camera team fully ready in less than 30 minutes. Once we finally got started, we just shot and shot and shot again. Didn't even have time to designate breakfast. We ate when we could. By lunch, the camera team had developed a pretty good flow.
Guys, say him just stuff him out with meat. Why?
Sebastian was the B-cam up and it was a bit of a challenge ensuring that we weren't in each other's shot since we were shooting at the same time. OJ as well, the gaffer and camera assist, was very key to helping us move setups.
Hi, my name is OJ James and I was a gaffer and camera assistant for Harvest. The first day was really a baptism by fire. So many shots got done in such limited time, not to mention the almost 3-hour delay. However, I just did what was needed to be done. If a light needed to move, I was there. If a shot needed to be slated, just know I was in position. We had limited gear and the environment wasn't always on our side. Whether we were in the kitchen, which was a very tight area with not much space to rig anything, or we were outside the house trying to rig a light high enough to shine through the window, we were constantly having to jump unexpected hurdles. However, the vibes on set was there. Everyone wanted this to work. Nobody was half-stepping. That's what made it different from a lot of student sets. There was actual focus. The thing is that Sekai trusted us. He'd tell us what he was going for and let us find ways to make it happen. Same with Peter. We worked fast because we trusted each other. There was a moment at like the end of day 1 where we wrapped the scene and everyone just paused. We were tired, sun was going down, but we all just knew this was something special. We made something real. As a gaffer, a camera assistant, or just a guy on set, being a part of that meant something.
Yo guys, thank you again so much for today. It was a good hustle. It's a long day. We're back again tomorrow 10 o'clock. We just wipe out a bunch of shots. We pick up everything that we didn't shoot today. And yeah, yo guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Really good work today. And yeah, rest up guys. Take care. Good job. Yeah, so the second shoot day came around. Call time was 10 a.m. up at UE, so we could be out at Linstead at around like 12 o'clock. We were actually on time this day. We still had some shots from the previous day we needed to get, but we were very confident, especially from almost turning around a terrible start to day 1. Got the camera team all set up, ready to go, and in no time we were shooting. Couple issues with the sun not working with us, but nothing was too crazy.
And the amount of sun we had yesterday versus now.
That's
right. Coffee thing. Let's tilt down all the way. Get that on the 24. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yo, wanna smell shit?
Alright, good. Solid speed. Alrighty. Yep. And action.
We shot as much as we could before we needed to head down to the cane field for a scene.
Once we got to the cane field, we realized something. The light wasn't hitting the field right. Sekai had a very bright look to the film and this cane field was just mad flat. We didn't have any lights powerful enough to mimic the sun, so we were really in a really hard position.
Yeah, so what's happening right now is I basically have to do a pick up the check. So that's why we're here discussing how salt our lives is right now, you know what I mean? Some people skip a funeral to get here.
So we packed up and headed back to the house to finish off the night shots before the final scenes.
Yeah, you can switch it off. Perfect. Alright, push up. It's bonus up and everything.
Where's the party?
Is this OJ in here? Yeah, I'm here. Alright. we had organized for a water truck to come to our cane field location at 8:30 p.m. We shot and shot as much as we could before the water truck people started calling me at 8:30. I genuinely had to lie to them and tell them that, yo, we're soon forward, even though we were low-key nowhere close to leaving location.
Tensions were getting worse. We were on the biggest time crunch we had to face this entire shoot. All hands were on deck. I was only one gaffer, so I was organizing the rest of the free hands to help rig up lights the fastest way possible.
Huh? Yeah. Cool. That's okay. Let's just get the shot. Yeah, it's okay, we get the shot!
So at this time, I'm just trying to keep the vibe stable, you know. I know we're running out of time, everybody's getting a bit antsy. Sekai needed to get the shots and he was letting everybody understand his frustration. But eventually, we got through everything we needed at 9 and we still needed to pack up.
Sekai and the actors left set to go meet the water truck people, and that left the rest of us to pack up as quickly as we could. Once we were packed, we headed down to set. Once we got down to the cane fields, we saw the water truck, but no sign of Sekai and the actors.
Yeah, we kind of got lost. We took a wrong turn and didn't realize we were on the wrong road for like 20 minutes. But yeah.
No Sekai, no problem. I got on top of everything. I already knew Sekai vision and could set up the shots, so when he came, he could just walk on set and we could get started. And that's exactly what happened. Once he finally arrived with the actors, it was straight shooting.
I'm moving the combo stand, the orbiter, like 3 sandbags at once.
Yeah, I feel better now.
About what?
Everything.
Yo, we're done?
We're not done.
So we can't feel better, brother.
So the water truck had been there for like, I don't know, probably 3 hours before we finally got to use them.
We only had one shot of getting this rain sequence done. I just need the water coming from down, because once Miles got his clothes wet and his clothes were drenched, that would be it. There would be no take 2. Try on flame. Can't make it narrow. Turn it down now. Off now. So the rain came, he got wet, I stopped rolling, and that could only mean one thing. Because on them, that is a wrap! Yeah! 1 month, come on, yo. We're Stephanie and Tyra.
Oh man.
We're Stephanie and Tyra. Yo, amazing work, guys.
Stephanie, Tyra.
Great hustle.
Well done.
Made it work. Made it work.
Alright.
Yeah, you're there, I'm a shot, bro.
Oh, man. Yeah, carry me on. Save this. No, actually.
Yup, that was it. Harvest had come to an end of its production schedule, and we were now into post-production. We wrapped on Saturday, and by Monday I was already syncing audio and organizing footage. I wanted to get moving while everything was still fresh in my mind. When I watched the first cut though, I was genuinely disappointed. Like, properly disappointed. It didn't feel right. There was no grade, no music, no sound design, and on top of that we were missing a bunch of key shots. It was rough. So the game plan was simple. Go back and get what was needed. So we ran a pickup day back up again in Linstead with a skeleton crew. It was just me, Peter, Jonathan, David, our sound guy, and the 2 actors, Miles and Tyra. And that's what made all the difference. With all the footage in place now, I linked up with my brethren Joseph to work on the sound. While he was handling that, I jumped into VFX. And once those were locked, I moved on to color grading. Yeah, so I'd never graded before, so trying to learn color grading in DaVinci in such a small time window, that was a real learning curve. But it started coming together between the color, the sound. I started feeling better about it, a lot better. And by the time I watched the final cut, I felt proud. I saw a film that started out as a thought in my head and somehow became real. So May 5th came around and I submitted the film because, of course, this was actually a school assignment. The harvest was now done and there would be no more changes. It was over. We had a little screening for it on May 7th and it was really great to just watch the audience reactions. It's really crazy because this all started out as an idea in my head, a story I didn't think I could pull off, and I definitely couldn't pull it off. It's all the people that came together to make this possible. It's now something you can now watch, you can now feel something, you could even be moved by it. But yeah, this is what happens when you step into the fire. Into the fire. That's so cringe though, but like...